Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today is the day I re-gear a bunch of my units, and I have a bunch of screenshots from Daphne over on Discord, and I'm just gonna build all of my units as close to his as possible, and go from there. Oh, that's actually not bad. I'm okay with that. So yeah, we're just literally gonna copy builds and have all those staple units in, just so I have them right and go from there. So I've got them beside me, so we'll take a look at them, go to the unit, then fix it. So the first one we're gonna look at is Shadow Knight Pyllis, and I believe these first three here are from, let me get the name so it doesn't look like I'm stealing. They linked it to me. They said Lucent Azure Auto Team for Lua Chu Senya. So screenshots from them. I believe the rest are from Daphne. So Daphne gave me these ones as well. I didn't actually watch the video, but y'all probably should if it works. So let's just go through here. So we've got Pyllis, and we've got Pyllis at 200 speed and a bunch of defense. So let's start out with that. My Pyllis is max skill, I believe, and the Pyllis is on speed and resist. So I'll maybe be crafting some stuff as we do this too. This is probably going to be a very long, very long video, because we're gonna go through, like, I've got like 15 characters saved. We're gonna go through them all, depending on how upset I get with my gear, because I might craft some too. So strap yourselves in, put me on the background, whatever y'all want. Hit the like button, drop a comment, you know, all those things. So we are looking for approximately 19k health, 1900 defense, 200 speed. That's the goal here. And 151 ER as well. So those actually might be decently hard stats to get. So I'm going to start with an ER ring. I might need to craft some more of these, because as you can see, I'm already using a good portion of them. So maybe we'll take this one. Do I have a free equipment removal? XP boost. I don't actually have free equipment removal, which is kind of crazy. Do I have one in the event? Haha! Let's go! My game crashed! No, it didn't. I was like, my game has literally never crashed in like a year. By the way, BlueStacks has been great lately. Make sure you download that too, description down there. Okay, so Shadow Knight Pyllis. Pyllis? Penis? Nope, that's different. Let's go over here and speed and resist. And we don't need to go speed resist, but again, I'm going to try to copy almost entirely the same. So we will try this one here. And then we will want a either HP or defense main. I don't really want to move Dark Corvus's gear. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. We'll take a look. I'm fine taking a mid's gear off because I'm less comfortable using her in a more consistent setting. So we will start with that. And also I'm fine with either HP or speed. Wow, I have one single speed HP main and 0 ER ones. ER, health, speed. I mean, those are pretty good stats. Those are also pretty insane stats. Those are okay as well. I'm not sure how much speed we're gonna need here. I think we might need speed boosts. So we could do something like this instead. We'll just throw this on there. And then we have 161 ER here, and we are getting a decent amount of ER, decent amount. So let's just go. It looks like we're going to need some defense. So 12 speed. Yep, that's some ER on there as well. Then for this one, we want, I mean, I think I can take this one off of her. I don't think this is exceptionally good for Karina. Defense and attack. We already have that set. Defense, attack, ER. I might reforge this one. This one could actually get decent because we get a little bit of a speed boost there as well. 45 ER, so I know I have that one available. I don't want to take gear off her, even though it's not very good. So let's try the weapon first. Sort by HP. And then we can do Arrowwell. I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up gearing Arrowwell as well. That's not a very good piece of gear. It's actually quite an abysmal piece of gear. So let's put that on there. And that speed. So we need one more speed set here. And it looks like I'm going to need HP, right? I'm also gonna need defense. So in order to match their stats, I will need quite a bit more defenses here. So I will try this one. This is 209 speed, 18k, 19k. So actually pretty similar. Exact same ER as well. Again, I'll flash this onto the screen here. I'm not an editor, so this is what it looks like. 1973 defense, 19,000 HP, basically 200 speed, versus 1900, 18,210. So a little bit worse, but I can reforge some of these pieces. So let's switch it to this. And I also did not have an artifact on, and they actually have Rocket Punch on, which is a little bit sad for me because I'd rather not take that. But you know, we're past rather not doing things. You know, we're at the have to do things or else I rage quit the game situation. So this part here, I actually don't know if I want to do this, right? Because that's a lot of attack. This is actually a really sick ring. But I don't think I'm ever like legitimately using the attack here, right? So let's actually do this. We'll just get her done. Hopefully we get 75. 67 is fine, I'll take it. This one here, effectiveness, it's a lot of effectiveness. We can change that to I guess nothing. Yeah, nothing. This one here, we have the crit chance. We can change to ER here. So I need a speed ER, one of these things. And like I said, this is going to be a long video, y'all. This is going to be a long video, so strap yourself in. So we need speed ER. Speed ER, we'll grab one of them. Ditch this out. ER, that brings it up to 8%. 7% is good. This piece here, that's good. This piece here, health, ER, speed, effectiveness. I mean, she's got the provoke, right? Yeah. We'll keep the effectiveness. 61 effectiveness is not terrible. It actually is enough to penetrate most. It's actually a lot more than I would like. So we have a bunch of random stats here. But thematically, we have basically the same defenses, a little more ER, a little more speed. So we are a better version of his, I believe. Okay, that's one down. Next up is a character we just took some gear off of. So let's see how theirs is. So let me show this for y'all really quickly. Their Roana is 1600 defense, not very much. 21,000 HP, 190 ER on a counter set with Celestine. I think that's one of the big mistakes with my Roana. I don't think she's on Celestine. I think she should be. And 160-ish speed. So let's bring this back here and we'll search for Roana here. I'm gonna immediately change this to Celestine. I haven't actually summoned like any Celestines. It's still only 14.4 right now. And we need to be on a counter set. And resist set, don't necessarily need the resist set. You could use defense set, HP set, whatever you want, but we're gonna go with this. Do I have any counter set ER pieces? I mean, I do. I wonder what I do with this. Like, is that worth swapping? I don't think it is for Roana, right? Because I'd be wasting the effectiveness. I'm gonna keep that as is, because that's like a legitimately really good piece of gear for like a very obscure unit. So we will leave that like that. We definitely need more ER rings. This is definitely something that needs to happen soon. So let's just take this one here. It's not the greatest, but we don't need the greatest for a lot of these units, right? And what about boots do we have? So for her, I believe we don't really need speed boots, so we'd be happy with something like that. I mean, that is definitely going to keep her alive. Let's just throw that in there first and see how that goes. And then for the neck, we probably want HP percent. So I want to keep him as he is because he's in my raid. We're at 142 speed. How much speed does she have? 8, 4. Yeah, so that'll be fine here. I don't really use Momo anymore. Let's throw that in there. I want to make sure my Roana is super tanky because my Roana... Oh, that's 3 resist. My Roana doesn't seem to survive the most, which is a little bit sad sometimes. And then we basically need counter set. So let's take off resist here. Yeah, that's pretty good, but wastes the effectiveness, so maybe we'll save that for somebody who uses effectiveness. We're at 154 ER, so I think we need to get our ER up over anything. Oof. ER... not terrible. But it is kind of a couple wasted stats here. Okay, so maybe we have to go ER set here. Not good, we're already like struggling on the second unit, right? When so many of them are gonna take the same stats. Let's go something like that, and then go for a counter set. Where are you? And we'll change one of the right sides to counter set here. We just have this one that's a crit damage. Let's go for HP here, speed, effectiveness, defense. Maybe we'll do that here, 184. And we're probably going to be gearing Destina later. So we're definitely gearing Destina later. So that's something that's going to have happen. And counter set speed, health, attack, crit chance. I mean, we can reforge one of those to ER. That's not terrible. This one here will need to be counter set. Health, yeah, I need ER on these pieces. They're at 190 ER, so I would not be comfortable under that. Oof, this is where it gets tough. That's a lot of defense. But I can't see myself taking away the crit chance crit rate there. It's just too good. Do none of these have ER? My God, how does this happen? How does that happen? Like some of these, look at these stats, right? And honestly, this isn't terrible. I could use some speed here, but nobody else is going to use this, right? And it gets her ER up there. Let's just use that crap. And then it looks like I would be happy with some defenses here and some speed. And there's 4 speed there, so 12. Let's just take that. 139 speed, so not as fast as I would like. No, I'm not really happy with this. How do we make this better? How do we make this better? I'm happy with the ER, but I'm a little bit low on the HP. Actually, no, we're about the same. We're 1k under, but we're under speed. And I don't really know how to fix that with my current gear setup. Is that going to be a problem? Like, she's there to counter Celestine, right? I don't think that's going to be a major problem. And we can get some speed here as well. I'm going to leave this as this for now. I don't know. I might have to come back to this. But she's 20 speed, 24, 25 speed under what the other person's stats are. But she's got the exact same defense and a little bit under 600 under HP. But they also have triple S. So my HP would be better with triple S here. And they also have this as well, which is a little bit more HP. So I don't think my gear is too subpar compared to theirs. So let's bring up the next here, and that is going to be Christy. I love Christy so much. Christy is sitting at 1500 defense, 22,000 HP, and 217 ER. with 60 effectiveness. So let's see how this goes. Not going to worry about speed whatsoever. We're just going to be here, gearing her up. She's basically just on broken sets as well here. So I did actually 6-star her last night because I recalled her a while back, I think. So I fully 6-starred her last night. What button did I press? How does that even happen? So she is on Aureus, so let's start off with that. I may actually need to build another Aureus, but I've been kind of like refusing to double up on upgrading pieces because the upgrade materials for charms are so rough. Okay, so let's just see what we have for health pieces, because I know a lot of my pieces aren't very good for health and defense. Let's just see if we can make a set here. Like, some of these are not good, but that's not terrible, right? If you don't need speed. 8 speed, 14 health, 20 ER. I mean, this one's kind of better with the speed, but it's also pretty low. Let's toss this one on because the attack doesn't really matter. 11 speed. Yeah, that's too low. You can see I don't have too many HP pieces here. Yeah, they all turned out to be crit damage. 20 ER is not terrible. Let's just throw that one on there, and I can reforge that, right? We are looking for mass ER here. That's actually not terrible. I don't want to take that off my Doris. 14 speed seems like a waste on her. 23 ER. That's not terrible. Let's just toss that on for now. And again, I don't think a lot of these units specifically need the highest stats, right? Like they don't necessarily need the highest. They just need to make sure they hit like certain breakpoints. Let's see what we have for defense now. The weapon speed, yeah, not enough ER there. Crit. That one's not terrible. That's a pretty tanky one. So maybe we'll throw that on there. The goal for her is just to stay alive, right? That one's not bad as well, just not enough ER. Do I have any ER mains? I do. So health, defense, crit chance. Yeah, that's not terrible. Throw that on there. And then what do I have here? 20 ER and 16 ER. I mean, this is another pretty good one. She doesn't need... I forget what she does on her skill 1 if she needs effectiveness, but I think she kind of does, right? So we need more ER than this. Defense, defense, defense. So let's now switch over to resist here. And which pieces are the weakest? So if I can use this, I'm going to use it on her because I'm very, very, very low on this sort of thing. There's only 16 ER here. We can go up to 27, but we lose some effectiveness. 23. Did I gear Hassel? No, I didn't. So let's switch to that. And then defense, defense, HP, HP, HP. We have 23 ER, 24-ish ER, and 20 ER. Why don't we do this? So, way too much defense, comparatively. Not enough HP, but enough of the other stats. So how do I do this here? I would need to change one of these to HP main. Or is this good? I think this is fine. I think this is a fine setup. It's a bunch of filler gear that I don't necessarily need everywhere. So let's try this here. And can we reforge anything? Speed, defense. That's fine. We have the attack here, or the crit chance I think I would rather get rid of. We could go 5 speed here. Or just go flat HP. Honestly, maybe just flat HP. The speed is probably better, but I don't want to use the speed, I don't want to use the speed thing. Also, I'm going to reforge this before I forget here. Yeah, I don't want to use the speed on this, so I'm actually going to... Can I do flat HP? I think that just patches her up. I think she's a little low on HP. 200, yeah, so we're going to go again. 272, we're going to go again. Hoping for like 315. 305. Yeah, 305 is... I don't care. This is good. This is good now. This is acceptable. This one here is good. This one here is good. This one here, we can change this to effectiveness, I believe, or HP. So how much does her debuff matter? Provoke and... I don't think, like, her effectiveness matters, but I don't think it matters. It's not going to hit any of the targets. I think we're just gonna go, we're just gonna go with HP for this, I think. Hopefully in the higher range, basically bare minimum. I'm not gonna change that because that piece of gear isn't really worth it. Okay, so that's Christy down. I believe I have like 600 more defense, 1800 less HP, less speed as well by 8, and 10 more ER, but then less like 60 effectiveness, which I don't think is a terrible idea. I guess we'll see. As for the next one, we are looking at a Edward. I barely ever use Edward, but he's on Sigurd, which is a problem for me. I don't have too many, although I just summoned another one. So we're looking at 1800 attack, 1200 defense, 21,000 HP, 100 crit chance, 225 speed, speed pen. Okay, so let's switch that out here. I think I can do pretty okay for this. And I'm just going in order of the screenshots that was given me. This is not a priority. And the first 3 were from the Lucent Azure. Lucent Azure. Let me know in the comments. And everything else was linked to me from Daphne. I think they're his ears, so. Okay, so we've got Edward, only plus 12. I should probably fix that as well. He seems like a pretty good unit. Seems like a pretty good unit. So let's go like that. Go like this. Go like that. Sure. Okay, so he needs to be... Let's equip the artifact first. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem, right? I would way rather have this on Bologna, but I guess we'll try to figure that out as we get there. This is at least a way to gauge stats. So we want a speed set. We also want a pen set. I'm guessing we're going to want speed here. And then we want... we basically just want all the defenses and all the stats. It doesn't really matter what we get. We just want good stats all around, right? And I think with less of a focus on damage, I think damage is going to be like incidental. Such a good piece of gear. Attack, health, defense, something like that seems really good. Something like this also seems really good. Let's start with that, because the faster I ungear Mui, the better my life gets, to be entirely honest here. And then for the main stat, I probably want HP with attack or defense. So let's just see where we're at. 17 speed, I think that's too much itemization in the speed. Possibly could use this. What about HP and defense? Yeah, what about defense and attack. Oof. Defense and HP. I mean, we'll save those. Okay, then what about attack and HP? 32 attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's steal that for now. That's also pretty good. And a lot of this is going to depend on how much speed I need, right? So I might come back and change some of these as we go. And then I know I can do something like HP crit damage here. So 35 crit damage. And we'll change that after, depending. Like, we might need more crit damage, or less crit damage, we might need more crit. But just to get an idea here, right? And alternatively, I could go like crit damage plus HP here and use one of these, but I think this fits perfectly for him. And they're not as in high demand, the pieces that just go main stat HP. Okay. So we definitely need some speed now. We definitely need some speed. So let's take a look at that. We're looking for speed, HP, defense. Why does Raz have that on? You see everything? I hope you can see it. Well, like, why? What are you doing with that, Raz? I know I have some better pieces, but again, it really depends on how much crit rate I need and how much speed I need. Because right now with this, we're at around the speed I want, so I need 10 more speed in 2 pieces here. So let's go by, we're definitely missing crit rate, so let's try crit rates here. We also need the pen piece. Not looking great. I mean, if we really want to get our damage up, we can do something like that, but I think the attack is kind of wasted. So let's try crit damage. So defense, no. Something like this would be really good. Let's do that. We're missing the crit rate, which is a problem. It's definitely a problem, but I know I can fix the crit rate. So let's leave this on here for now, because I do like the defenses. Actually, I don't really like this. I think the attack is kind of wasted. Something like this is probably better, right? Okay, and that means we would need a pen for this. Jesus. Um, 13 speed. Okay, so for this piece, I would definitely need crit rate. I would definitely need crit damage. These are going to be hard stats to reach. And I notice I'm missing pen in both places. How am I going to do this? So I need pen without... You know, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. We've got the speed, we've got health, we've got crit damage, and we've got a lot of crit chance, which is what we're going to need. So that means we have... How do they still have such good stats? So they have 97 crit rates, 256 crit damage. I have way too much attack. Where's my attack coming from? Oh, I didn't even notice I had the attack ring. I wasn't even thinking when I did that. So I can't do an attack ring, obviously, here. Was just, you're probably all yelling at me. I've been trying to figure out why my attack was so high that whole time. So we need either HP or... Like, this could be good if we reforge the attack. 17 speed. I mean, this would fix the speed, but now we're too fast. Okay, so this one has to be a speed piece. Unless there's a defense piece? No, this one has to be a speed piece. So I honestly think it's this one, and we reforge out the attack to defense. That fixes a lot of my crit problems. Okay, at this rate, we are defensively there. We are offensively almost there. We could use some more crit damage. And we are faster than we need to be. So, this one here, we'll leave that as is. We can even reforge that attack to crit damage there. I don't know if I want to change this, right? Like, these are all the stats he needs, and it's pretty good at them. Yeah, I don't think I want to change that. So this one here, so we would need tons of crit rate, right? So this is 4 speed, 21 crit rate, and 23 crit damage. I mean, that fixes things, but we lose the defense, which isn't terrible. So this puts us at more defense, slightly more HP, exact same crit rate, and the exact same crit damage at the exact same. So this is almost identical to theirs. So I'll bring this up again. We have 1278, 22, 220, 250. And they have 1233, 21, 225, 256. So we're almost the exact same. So I'm okay with that. That's the goal of this. Is to not make any like major compromises here, change a few things here and there, get a little bit more crit damage here. We got 8. I'm fine with 8. That's perfect. This one here, we can change this to defense percent. Kind of weird to take out the attack, but I think it's worth it. That was a speed piece, right? Yeah. Specifically, I'm okay with this because I have so many pieces exactly like this, right? Like my entire inventory of gear is exactly like this. And if I ever need attack back, I can just roll it higher. So, yeah, hopefully we hit high because we don't have many of these. We hit pretty low. Do I have any more ways to fix this? Ooh, this is pretty good. I'm going to save this because I might need something from it later. I have that one too. We'll leave that for now. So speed sets. Defense. Let's grab 2. Nope. Come on. Give me 8 to 9. 9. Let's go. Let's go. We also, if we gave him a slate, he'd be max crit rate as well here. Yeah, so this isn't getting any reforges. I mean, we could theoretically bring this to 4, right? But that's just not doing it for me. Yeah, that's not doing it for me. For this one here, speed stays at 4. I believe that's, yeah, we're gonna keep that. This one here, crit chance. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. I mean, if we had more imprints, we could change that to speed. This one here, we're gonna keep as well. Yep, so that's Edward now. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's pretty similar. Okay, next one we have is Chew. And Chew is... Do I want to do Chew right? I'm gonna put Chew to the side. I want to get my defensive one set first. So we have Edward. We have Rimuru. We have Straws, Amelia, Zahhak. Okay, let's do Zahhak because that's one I should definitely have built that would win me many battles that I'm too stubborn. So Zahhak is sitting at 237 speed, 4300 attack, and 300 crit damage. So let's take a look, and he gets the 50% crit rate from that there. And I also need mullahs on him, which is problematic, but I think he's so good, and I even use him for PvE. Yeah, I use him for PvE as well, right? So I don't know why I'm so stubborn with him. Like, I really enjoy the character. I like his design. but I've just never been using him. I also like his skill set. It's kind of weird that I haven't been using him. I don't know what I should be doing for this, but I'll change that after, and we just need to make a mental note. We'll get some more attack. They have him on Symbol of Unity. Am I sharing? As I say this, I'm realizing you're still on this screen. So while I was on my other screen, he was missing like 8 mola, and I maxed his mola. He was +8, and I brought him to +15. That's what she missed. Also, I wasn't sure what to do here. We're missing the attack. So obviously a speed pen set here focused on offense. I know I have some pretty sick stuff for that. Like Aiden, I'm gonna take that from Aiden here. Just start with that. 230. I want to bring him a little bit faster. I know they mentioned they'd rather have him around 250, which I am okay with. I don't want to take any gear off Bryce Saria. I'm pretty happy with her performance right now. Yeah, I think that's okay. This could have rolled better. This is actually the one I got from my monthly thing. It rolled in a flat HP twice, and it started a little lower on some things, but I ran out of points and it wasn't going well, so. Yep, I'm okay taking gear off of Aiden right now. And we'll probably take another look at Aiden later. Aden. So we need lots of speed, and I think I'm gonna take... Do I take that off of Zio? I don't know if I do yet. This doesn't have attack on it. And again, that's pretty good as well if we want to get our crit damage up there, because we don't need a ton of crit rate. And I'm probably going to be switching this as well. I forgot I don't need a ton of crit rate. So that would mean we need speed on the helm as well. We're looking for attack specifically. I think we're going to be a little bit low on attack here. It's not looking good. Too much crit rate there. Hey, this is not looking good for the helm. I don't think 4 speed is going to cut it there. But maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe it will cut it. So let's actually go back to the drawing board for the boots here. And I really want more attack. Let's actually put these back on, but that would mean we need to find pen pieces elsewhere. Yeah, we would need to find pen pieces elsewhere. So let's take a look at pen here. What is our chest? So actually a pretty sick chest here, all things considered. 16 speed. 14 speed. Not terrible. Not terrible. So we do need to drop some crit rate. So maybe that ring isn't really doing it for me. What about attack and then flat attack? Too much crit rate. Too much crit rate. How do I fix this? That piece of gear looks atrocious. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Maybe the weapon? The weapon's pretty heckin' good though, right? 5 speed. Okay, why don't we try this? This brings him to 244, so I would like him to be a little bit faster. I would like to drop his crit rate a little bit, obviously. And I would like to boost his attack. So is there any way I can do that? So this one can't really change. I mean, I don't think there would be better than that. Speed. Attack with crit damage subs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get better than that. This one here. Okay, so I would get some more stats here, although I don't know if 10k is enough HP. I would like him to be a little bit bigger, right? He'll also get 4% more attack from his EE. So, this is also 11 crit chance, so if I ditch the ring, go with attack here, crit damage. Actually, let's go attack speed. So something like this here would make me a lot happier with the speed, a lot happier with the HP. And I could reforge the crit rate out to crit damage. This is 13. What is this? 17 speed? So this is 13 speed, crit damage, speed, defense, and then I can reforge that to something. My speed attack rings need help. So I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do this for now. Then I'm gonna take this piece here. I'm gonna get speed as my substat. I'm gonna roll 18 speed, and then we're gonna go from there. My God, that's not good. Although those two stats are pretty good. If we get quite a bit in the second and third stats, this is actually a pretty sick ring. Not terrible. 8%. I'm okay with 8%. There is no speed on this, but I can definitely find a place for this to work if we just get high rolls on those three stats, specifically the second and third now. Yeah, I'm fine with that as well. So if we get like another 7 or 8% on the HP here, yeah, I'll stop there. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board here. So see what we can do. This is fine. I believe that attack is a pretty high roll. Maybe not, but I don't think I can afford the reforge. This one here. We can turn that into crit damage or defenses. I don't know what I should do for that yet, so I'm going to leave that as is. He doesn't need the crit rate. This one here is the exact same. I mean, we could theoretically take that out, but let's be real. That would be dumb. This one here, the crit chance as well, can go to defense percent, which I'd be pretty happy with here, right? It's such a weird piece of gear. I feel like I'm losing a lot of itemization on this. This one here as well, we could change out this to flat attack maybe to get his attack up. We have a lot we can do here. I just need to think about what. We're also missing imprints for him. Do I have Zahhak's waiting room? I would love to be able to sort this. So we're looking for earth. Have I summoned any Zahhaks? Yes, I have. Okay. So we'll get 2 imprints here. Are there any more? No, just the 2. Not sure if I should do this, but if I don't do it, he'll never get like a moonlight, and if I do, he will, so you know. So we'll memory imprint this dude, give him A. Give him 9% attack, which brings him from 3951 to 4057. So now I'm pretty happy with the stats. Comparatively, I have the exact same crit damage, exact same crit rate. I'm 12 speed higher. I have more HP. I have slightly less defense, and I have slightly less attack, which will be patched up by one of these reforges, and will be patched up by an extra, it's 5%, right? Yeah, an extra 5% here. So, yeah. We're going to stop here. My head hurts, and I want to take this seriously and get it all done right. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and let me know what you think about the build so far. Bye, everybody.